Okay, today's date is 11/29/2022. Yeah, it's a few days after Thanksgiving, and my neighbor from hell, apparently the tenant she has right now that she's going to be evicting, or has tried to evict, came over while I was sweeping out in the front yard there, and he said, I just got a text message that I'm supposed to be in a courtroom at the Ventura County Courthouse because she's getting a restraining order against me. I'm like, oh my. I've seen that movie, right? And I let him know that I've seen that movie, and that's one of the reasons I have a lien on her house. It was because she went into that courtroom, told a bunch of lies in order to obtain that restraining order. So I told him I would check and see if anything shows up that she is granted that restraining order. I'm under the impression it won't be granted so easily this time because of the fact that when she, had issued that restraining order to me, I had shown the judge that she had 5 other concurrent restraining orders going against people just because she feels like giving them a restraining order without any regard to how it affects their life, okay? So, yeah. It's still early. It's only 11 in the morning. So I'll check back later and see if there's actually a restraining order issued for him. But if so, he asked me if there's one that gets issued, could I, speak on his behalf? I'm like, well, that wouldn't tell me having to go into a courtroom again. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I hope the judge, whoever looks at this, does not grant her a restraining order for this guy. He's a nice guy. He's done nothing wrong, nothing violent. He's just living there. And, everybody's supposed to be leaving on December 27th anyway. So, yeah. And then, he also told me about the hose that she has running up over through his room to our fence. Yeah, it's not my imagination. My neighbor has some mental issues. Okay, it's the end of the night. Still not seeing anything there. So, I don't know what that means, but maybe it just hasn't been posted yet. Usually, though, anytime any court thing takes place, it's posted by the end of that day. So, maybe it's going to get posted tomorrow. I just know that at this point in time, I'm still the last case under the civil and under the small claims. At the most, I'm thinking she can get like an eviction proceeding notice for her tenant that, would be legit. But I just don't see where she would be granted a restraining order against this man because he's like definitely much older than her, completely disabled. There's nothing this man has done that is threatening on any level. So, yeah, hopefully if she gets any paperwork done, it'll be just an eviction notice. And it's not like, that's a big deal. But at this point in time, there's nothing reflecting on the Ventura County website. So, I'll check again tomorrow. Okay, so I just saw some sheriffs next door. I was hoping that the tenant, David, was being served with an eviction notice, But as usual, she is claiming she wants a restraining order based on elder abuse. Elder abuse.
Yeah, that's what she used.
So elder abuse, yes. So there it is. So she got it. It was granted a temporary restraining order at this point, and he is given the opportunity to come in on December the 19th to prove he hasn't hit her, done anything, abused her in any way. Again, I had thought that because my case proved that she had a habit of just screaming elder abuse at anybody who she felt like screaming it at, that when the judge said that, there'd be cause, that she would have to show cause. Apparently this is a different judge. So he's not even privy to all the previous elder abuse cases she has claimed falsely against people. This man, seriously, I feel bad for him because he's definitely older than her. He basically has no feet. I mean, yeah, they're going to be amputated. This man can barely walk, and she managed to convince a judge just by writing certain things on a piece of paper that this man is dangerous. And now he has to go prove he's not. Again, the court system is defeating its purpose. She should be required, truly required, to prove somebody's a danger to her. So, yeah, sorry that my neighbor has to deal with this, but yeah, apparently she hasn't learned her lesson. I hope he proves that he has not been a danger to her, did not deserve that restraining order, and he sues her for wherever she goes to move next. Yeah, he needs to sue her. He does. There he is. Okay. Alright, so I just talked with David, and he said that even though the sheriff knocked, he didn't really hear it. So he doesn't even know what's written on that paper claiming what it was that he did to her. And of course I let him know that his court date is December the 19th because it's to his advantage to show up even if he hasn't received that paper yet, because he's got to prove that he hasn't done anything to her. And I told him, and then after you prove it, you make sure you sue her, because really, truly, it just, that man couldn't hurt anybody, really. But yeah, she's back to her old tricks, claiming people are abusing her when she's the actual abuser. Wow, it really does. It pains me to see that she's going after somebody else again for elder abuse. I just don't get why that's her go-to, you know, that, oh, I'm going to claim elder abuse. And more importantly here, how come the court system doesn't require her to show cause, just allows her to write whatever she wants to write on a piece of paper? Well, it sounds good. And she's never been in trouble for doing it. She hasn't been arrested for committing perjury in order to get restraining orders. I would think that's against the law, but apparently not, at least not in her case. And, you know, when it applied to me, I had to sue her to prove that I did not punch her. I did not slash her tires. I did not do anything to the lady other than tell her I was suing her for destroying my fence. Yeah, she's destroyed 3 fences. Claimed, you know, that I attacked her, assaulted her, got a restraining order against me on false allegations. And I did. I thought I maybe gave her a reason to stop after I put that lien on her house. But apparently not. So now Mr. David Alexander is going to have to, I guess, deal with it. But I think the least I can do is help him by letting him know. Make sure you're at that court date and make sure you show the judge that whatever she wrote on that paper did not happen. Because there's no way it happened. No way it happened at all. Yeah, just look at all these restraining orders that she's gotten for elder abuse against people. Insane. And they just give it to her. No questions asked. No proof. Yeah. Sorry to hear that happen to you, Miss Crosnoe. Here, let's get a restraining order against that person. No, seriously. The person committing elder abuse is her. Seriously. She just abuses everybody, and I don't know why. Clearly, she's not a happy person. But in the meantime, the people she chooses to do this to, they entail a lot of court dates. They entail a lot of financial hardship due to those court dates. And, yeah, it's just not fun, you know. It just... And she never gets in trouble for lying about what's happened. She's the type of lady that can scream rape. the guy will go to jail for decades. And then one day she'll just, oh shit, nah, he didn't rape me. I was just mad at him that day. And nothing will happen to her. This woman needs to be institutionalized, if only at a mental institute, seriously. To be habitually claiming elder abuse, it seems like she needs to see a psychiatrist, right? All right, the part that gets me the most here, I got to say it, is she did not file an official "you're being evicted" notice at that courtroom, because it's in the same courtroom, you know, residential eviction. She didn't file for one of those. She just filed for a restraining order. Yeah, I'm trying to make sense of it all. I feel really bad for the guy. I do. And I think maybe I'll head over to the police department and just point out that she's still lying in order to get restraining orders against people. And it probably won't do no good, right? But at least I got to know in my own mind I'm, you know, doing something to protect this guy next to me. Like I said, he's just the tenant. Actually, he's just pulling back up now. And like I said, there's no way he could hurt a fly. He's deaf, and, you know, his feet basically are ready to be amputated. He can barely walk. He's done nothing. Bye, David. Best of luck to you. Okay, so I'm here at the police department, and actually I just got some really good advice. The desk sergeant let me know that, you know, there's not really anything they can do until, you know, he gets into that courtroom, and that I should indeed go there and speak up on his behalf. But it would probably be more beneficial if I call the district attorney's office, give the case number, and explain who I am, and maybe head him off at the pass before the court date. And that actually makes a lot of sense, because the DA would be familiar with the fact that I have already entailed Miss Crosnoe's ability to lie in order to get a restraining order. So I'm hoping to help this man in some way, but we'll see. I just know that, yeah, I gave it an effort here at the police department and got some decent advice. Currently cooking dinner, yes. Sausage and potatoes, yummy. Anyway, so I tried calling the district attorney, but as fate would have it, yeah, the place is closed right now. But I can call first thing in the morning, right? And hopefully it'll help. I don't know. I can only hope. But the officer did let me know that just make sure he doesn't get served. As long as he's not served, she cannot be calling the police on him and saying he violated anything. She has to have proof that he was served before she can call. So hopefully, yeah, if I can talk to the DA tomorrow, maybe explain why I think he doesn't deserve that restraining order. Maybe it can be, you know, I guess removed, or maybe he won't have to show up in court to fight it. That's my hope here. I'm just trying to help the guy. I mean, if I thought he deserved it, clearly I wouldn't be trying to help, right? Yeah, you know, it could be a new judge in there and may not be aware of the fact that my neighbor has a history of filing false accusations in order to get a restraining order under the guise of elder abuse. I just know that, yeah, this guy next to me, he may be her tenant, but he's the one tenant that doesn't deserve to have to deal with her on any level at all. Seriously, there's no way he could make it in that courtroom, you know? He's a good guy. So I'm going to try and help him.